Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Saints Lounge. I'm Saz Medcraft.
And I'm Emily Campbell.
And tonight we're reviewing the Crows match. So, Emily, how did you find the Crows match? For me, I thought we were a bit sloppy early, a bit messy, but we fought back really hard, and had the game gone for 5 minutes longer, we would have won.
Look, I do agree with you, Sarah, but I also think, goal kicking, again, I think it did let us down.
Absolutely.
There was a time where Nick Riewoldt and even Stevie Milne were in front of goal, and they would have normally have gotten, a goal right directly in front, but unfortunately they missed, and if one of them, got the goal, we would have won, because it was only, a 4-point loss. But look, I just think the goal kicking is where we need work. The accuracy of goal kicking, not just from Riewoldt or Milne, from everyone, I think.
And what it showed me, what stood out the most, was without Tom Simpkin, we lack something. Tom Simpkin has been a revelation this year in the back line,
yes.
And I believe he must play every single game for us to go into the finals.
Absolutely, and he's improving, week by week. And like I've said, it's so important for our young boys to get out there, to learn from our senior players. And, they have to start somewhere. And I think Simpkin really is our future backman. Like I said, he could be the next Sam Fisher or Jimmy Gwilt, and it's important for those more experienced backmen to give him support, which I see them do at training, and they're all helping the young guns, which is fantastic, and I really like Simpkin a lot.
What do you think of the call that some people have made that Blake is no longer a backman? He must be played as a ruckman.
I don't know, I just think Blakey he's a backman. I think he's fantastic, but look, I think it is worth giving him a go in the ruck and seeing how he plays. But I just think he's a fantastic defender.
He got very well beaten on the weekend against a lesser named opponent. Could it be that after having to play in the ruck for so many weeks, his body just got tired and he kind of forgot a bit about how to play down back?
Look, that could have been it, but like I said, maybe he could have, had a bad day, just things are not going right. I mean, look, like I said, that game, there was a time where I thought there's no way we're going to win. I think it was at half-time that the Crows were beating us by, 20, 30 points, but we came back and, I just think that we made the comeback too late in the last quarter, and like I said, missing those easy goals right in front of goal was frustrating, and we could have won. But I think that the players know that they have to focus more on their goal kicking more, and be a lot harder at the ball, and just the basics like manning up and tackling, because there were many times where I saw the Adelaide players inside 50 were free, and that's not on. It should not be happening. And I mean, especially that finals are going to be around the corner before we know it. The boys have to get serious and really work as a team, and keep manning up, keep putting so much pressure on the opposition, because when we put the pressure on the other team, we are just, we're unbeatable and we get goals out of it. So, and I'd also like to say that Raf Clark had a fantastic game, and
his second game in a row that's been fantastic.
And I'm just, disgusted with the people out there who are bagging him, and I just think the people that are making fun of him, you need to watch him play, watch him closely. And, you can see that he's talented, and he's just as good as any other player on our team.
He's extremely talented, and he deserves a break. So all you haters out there, if you've never played football, which many of you wouldn't have, lay off him. He's living the dream that you never could. And he's doing a damn good job of it too.
Yeah, I mean, put yourself in his shoes. You know, he hasn't had, you know, an easy time over the past few years, and, you know, people bagging him doesn't exactly give him, you know, much confidence either. But what I notice about Raph, he always tries hard, and he actually, you know, plays with confidence. But like I was saying, that if people are going to bag him...
He got totally KO'd on the weekend, yet still played out the game and gave 110%.
And plus the fact that, you know, I've said this many times before, he was playing for Sandringham a few months ago for quite some time, and he got in the best players, and there were times where Adam Snyder didn't get in the best players, and people are saying we have to have Snyder back, but I can see where they're coming from, but he needed to earn his spot, because Ahmed Saad and Terry Malira, our youngsters, were doing, you know, a fantastic job, and it's not like we needed to bring Snyder back in. It wasn't necessary.
Raph Clark is absolutely amazing and highly talented and deserves his spot. Every single coach he has ever had has played him. So
they should, because he deserves it. He works for it.
So it's about time that you lay off him and get a life and realise that he's here to stay.
Absolutely. I'm totally with you on that, Sarah. But basically, to conclude the Crows game, before I conclude our show, I'd like to say that
Del Santo
I knew there was something missing. It just came to me. Del Santo was by far our best on ground, and, you know, kicking the 3 goals, really, I think...
With 34 possessions. If he doesn't get a Brownlow soon, it'll be an absolute shame, because...
Or a St Kilda best and fairest, you know. The poor thing's probably had enough of being second. He deserves to be first. So, unfortunately, that's all we have time for, but we will be back next time. Thank you for watching the Saints Lounge. I'm Emily Campbell.
And I'm Sez Medcraft.